Hey guys, it's Courtney and Seth here today, and today we are back at Carowinds for the Passholder preview of the opening weekend for the 2024 season. We're going to see what's new and take you guys along to a media preview, so if you'd like to join us, let's go. Tonight we are visiting Carowinds for the opening weekend Passholder preview. We are also going to check out a media showcase highlighting everything new for the Carowinds season. Join us as we explore the park before it opens to the public on Saturday, March 9th. So let's get checked in for our media event. Alright guys, so we have made it in. Of course it is raining. I have my umbrella here. But we're going to head over to guest services and check in for the media event. Alright guys, so we are all checked in. Let's take a look at our itinerary for this evening. So we do get to roam around a little bit. It's only about 4 right now, but at 6 we have our welcome. And then after that we are going to see some of the new food and beverage options and then get to try them out. And we get to go around and see what's new and ride some rides and take you guys along with us.
All right, so the first thing we wanted to check out this year that is pretty much the newest thing was the retheming of the Intimidator. It's now called Thunderstriker. So I'm gonna get a little closer look. We probably will ride this later. The ride itself isn't different, but they have themed it, so we'll give it a quick look. So the very first initial things we see is none of the NASCAR or Dale Earnhardt things remain. The car's gone. Still got the checkered flag because it is racing themed, but the number 3 is gone in the middle too. Yeah, that's a good point. But oh well, unfortunate that did have to change, but it's still cool that they kept it with a racing type theme. All right, we're gonna head back to one of our favorite dining locations, Terminal A, to see if they've got anything new this year, or if not, we may still get a drink.
All right, so we're gonna hold off on getting any food because we do have the tasting later, and I'm hoping we get to try some of these new items like the Terminal A burger and the Asian spare ribs. A lot of this is new, and you can order from, well, I was gonna mention you can order from Leonardo. Seth is jumping down to the taco because he's excited about that. But let's see, I think one of the drinks was different, just going off of my memory. The maple old fashioned used to just be the Terminal A old fashioned, so I think I'm gonna try out that drink. And I can't remember these other drinks if anything was new, but I'm sure Chef will tell us later. Alright guys, so here's my smoked maple old fashioned. It is bourbon maple, walnut bitters, and lemon twist. I'm not sure how I'm going to feel about the walnut bitters, but it's a nice caramely color. I'm going to try it out. I'll let you guys know what I think.
And I also wanted to mention that it is no longer the 50th anniversary for Carowinds, so they do not have the 50th anniversary Sycamore beer in a can. So just wanted to make you guys aware of that. And we are 1 year closer to opening the capsule up here at Afterburn. And let's see what else we can find.
Alright guys, and here's a quick look at the refill cups for this year. The red one is going to be for the season, and the yellow greenish ones are going to be for the day of purchase. But it looks like it's just a sipper this year. It's not like the closed type of lid like last year's. But if you want to get one of these, just stop by any of the participating locations.
So right over the fence here is the entrance to Paranormal Inc. Haunted Maze. We expect this to be another returning house this year, or maze, at SCarowinds later this year. So that's something to look forward to this year in 2024. But also with SCarowinds, something new this year that they haven't done before is the park will not be closing in the afternoon before SCarowinds like they used to do. So instead, they will stay open, and we don't know the specifics of how that's going to work or if they're going to make people go to certain locations, but stay tuned. So we have decided for our first ride of 2024 to hop on the classic Goldrusher.
Alright, so let's head into Stateline Designs, the store that's right over here near the stage, and see if there's anything new. So they've still got a lot of the 50th merch that we can see. Just a last chance to get some of that from last year. And it looks like we have some new merch, at least that I haven't seen before. It reminds me of some of the lifeguard merch they have for the water park with the little shorts and things there. It's like a rainbow Carowinds design. We also have some new hats, cups, and we also have some nice tie-dye items. And it looks like this whole slogan is new, young, wild, and free at Carowinds. There's some hats as well as some little cups and shirts. That's super cute. You can get everything you need with that same slogan.
Now we're going to head into the media area where we get to talk with some of the Carowinds employees about the things that are going to be going on this season.
All right, y'all, so we have made it in. Let's take a look at some of the food offerings for the 2024 season. We have corn dog nuggets, macaroni and cheese bites, several of the milkshakes from the milkshake stand, which look delicious, like cookies and cream, PB&J Explosion, vanilla and chocolate old fashioned. And I'm not sure what those back two are, but oh, that might be the peanut butter. My bad. And let's see, we also have cilantro lime shrimp, fair fries with some new toppings. Back there we have a lot of the new drinks that we've seen at Aeronautica Landing, like the, let's see, where is the smoked maple old fashioned? That's the one that I have, but these are very colorful this year. See a liquid fury. They've had a fury drink in the past. Then we also have Brussels sprouts and a Blue Ridge Country Kitchen chicken sandwich that looks really good. And we also have the chicken Parmesan Padina. Is that how you say that?
Sure.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go with it. It looks like a wrap item. If I mispronounce that, I do apologize. A black and white cupcake, cookie cheesecake, some Asian ribs with looks like some waffle fries, the Terminal A burger, which looks, wow, that is a huge, huge burger. And it looks like, is that an egg on the burger?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right up your alley, Seth. We also have stuffed mushrooms and an Asian salad. And lastly, we have the wonton chicken tacos. Those look really delicious. Can't wait to try some of these out, but we'll let you guys know once we get some of this food.
We are incredibly excited to kick off the 2024 season. Hopefully you saw that walking in. Hopefully you saw that in the experiences with some of our staff so far. We obviously have rethemed an area and given a new name to a coaster. So Thunder Striker sits on Thunder Road, which we have our spring break celebration coming up at the 1st of April. We're going to have some activities for families, and the Marvelous Mutts will be out, so you can come out and enjoy that show. This fall, you can look forward to a couple new things. We're going to do a brand new family fall festival called Tricks and Treats. So that'll kick off in September and October. And it's got some of the things that you're used to, but there's going to be new shows, new activities. There's a whole new trick-or-treating extravaganza. And then the other thing is, for the first time since we opened SCarowinds almost 20 years ago, there will no longer be a second ticket required to come back and spend the evening with us. No more stress of us trying to say, hey, you gotta leave, and then turn around and let you back in. You just get to hang out all day and all night with us, so we're super excited to get to do that with you. We are going to work on some new things in the water park too, from an enhancement standpoint, so maybe you can walk around a little bit easier barefoot and not be so hot.
All right, I'm gonna bring up Chef John. Thank you for that.
Chef John, come on up.
Well, folks, for those of you who I haven't met, welcome to Carowinds. I'm Chef John. Welcome to our 2024 season. Well, let's dig right into it. Like Brian said, this year it's about elevation along with consistency across the board, right? From working my way left over, we're going to start off in Terminal A. Everybody, if you guys can see, I don't know where to go because I don't know if everybody can see me. Terminal A, right? We're doing a nice Asian salad here, little napa cabbage, some edamame. We are doing Chef T's special TA burger. Some nice real sharp cheddar cheese, a fried egg, along with a bacon jam, and a little bit of an aioli on top there. This one I'm really proud of because my executive sous chef, Jeremy, who was here last year, he handled all the shakes, but the team and I really put our heads together and we came up with some really cool shakes this year. Thank you guys for coming. Let's eat.
And we're getting a meet and greet with Snoopy. So that's kind of neat that he's getting to come out and hang out with us. All right, so they did offer us quite a big selection of what Courtney showed you over there on the table there. But I did get some of the broccoli salad, the Brussels sprouts, stuffed mushrooms. They do have them in like a smaller portion. So some of these items, they've just been modified for us compared to what you saw on the table. The table is what you will get when you purchase it in the park. There's the chicken sandwich. Courtney on her plate got some of the ribs, the rice and shrimp. She also got Brussels sprouts. And over here is the cookie cheesecake and the white and brown, or I guess white and chocolate brownie. And there's some of the wonton cabbage with edamame. I can't remember exactly what that's called, but we're gonna dig into all these and let you guys know what we think.
So we stepped in here to the other store next to the stage, and they had some 2024 Carowinds merch with like the Peanuts characters on them. I'm sure these are probably in the Camp Snoopy store as well, but they are super cute. This one's like a Spirit jersey. And let's see what's on the front, Seth. Or if that's the, I think that's the front. Okay. Oh, on the back it says Carowinds. That is super cute. And if you look closely, there's like some Peanuts cartoons. That's super cute. And guys, just wanted to mention, it is a really great benefit to have one of these annual passes to Carowinds. We have one ourselves, and you do get a lot of great perks, and they are upping the pass benefits this year. But we have the Gold Pass, and that gives you past that September 2nd date, and we get the SCarowinds and Winterfest as well. So just consider that before your visit.
All right, so we're over here in Harmony Hall. We're gonna stop here and get a Stateline sip, and Chef did mention that they're going to try to bring more of the beverages, or the same beverages, to all the bars to start pushing that. But Courtney's going to get the Liquid Fury, and I'm going to get the Southern Hospitality.
Alright guys, so here's my Liquid Fury. Unfortunately I am missing the rim just because they were missing an ingredient, but that's okay. And right over here it says Southern Hospitality, so I assume it's going to be tea flavored. We'll try these out and let you guys know what we think. And before we leave Harmony Hall, did want to note for you guys, there is an updated Carowinds mobile app. So it's just a little bit updated, but generally things are the same. You can view the map, and you can put your tickets or your season passes in your wallet, but it just looks overall a little bit more cleaner.
All right, we're gonna ride another ride. Good old Boo Blasters. Not quite long of a line, but we're gonna use our fast lane. So we can pass all these people, but yeah, let's go to Boo Blasters. We just got off, but Courtney beat me by quite a bit, so oh well, maybe next time.
Alright guys, so we wanted to wrap up some of the things we tried and some of the things that we done tonight. So we'll start with the food, and we'll start with the drinks that we got. So starting off, I got the Old Fashioned. It was the new version of the Old Fashioned in the Terminal A bar. Personally, I like some of the other Old Fashions better. This one had more of a kind of dry taste. But honestly, quantity wise and everything like that, it was fine. It didn't taste bad. I think I just prefer like the more apple crisp flavor that they've had in the past, but otherwise pretty good. If you like Old Fashions, I mean, it's pretty much going to be what you'd expect. But I also got the Fury drink. I told Seth, and I mentioned it in the video, that they had had one in the past, and I didn't think this one would be exactly the same, but I think it was. It was like a pineapple, like it had the blue carousel, pretty traditional like tropical drink, but it's pretty easy to stomach, pretty easy to handle if you know, typically like fruity cocktails and you're looking for something simple. I would recommend that, and it is at several bars. And you got the Southern Hospitality.
Yeah, and I don't remember seeing that anywhere before.
I think that one's
this year
new.
Maybe, but it was pretty good. They do put sweet tea in there, but like I think their sweet tea is like from the fountain drink or fountain machine, and it's sort of like tastes like brisk to me. So it's not really my favorite like flavor of tea, but it did have whiskey in it, and you could taste it a little bit. So it's a really tame drink. And it's not like a Long Island tea, which would have like almost everything in there.
Sweet tea.
It's very light, but it's pretty good.
Alright, so on to the food that we tried at the media preview. So we tried the chicken sandwich, the ribs, stuffed mushrooms, the mac and cheese bites, and broccoli salad. And for dessert, we tried the cupcake, which was the black and white cupcake. And we also tried the cookie cheesecake. I did not try all of these. You tried most of these.
Yeah.
So what did you think of the chicken sandwich?
I thought it was good. I only got one of those.
Yeah.
I didn't really taste much of the sauce on there, and it might just because they didn't put that much on there.
And we've, like, Aeronautica had, at Terminal A, had a chicken sandwich last year.
Yeah, but this one was, I don't know if this one's going to be at Aeronautica. It was more
it
like
different?
chicken tenders on it.
Not like
it
the
wasn't grilled
chicken.
chicken, no.
Okay.
But it was okay.
Okay. The ribs were pretty good. Standard ribs. I tried those. They were a little bit difficult, like, to eat. Like, you did need a fork and a knife, so just be prepared for that. If you're gonna get that, I would recommend sitting down somewhere. But flavor-wise, tastes like ribs. Pretty simple, pretty good, not too chewy. Stuffed mushrooms, I'm not a big mushroom fan, so I did not try that.
I thought those were great. I probably ate.
You said it's a big portion, right? For the actual portion.
Yeah, it's. We saw it on the table, so it's like a extra large mushroom. But we had the sample of like the small ones, and I probably ate like 8 of those.
Yep.
I love those. And
we got the mac and cheese bites. I actually thought these were a little bit plain. I really couldn't taste much of the mac and cheese. I really just tasted the breading. And that may have just been the one that I tried. I told Seth it probably could have benefited from like a cheese dip sauce.
Yeah.
To add a little bit extra cheese flavor. And lastly, we tried the broccoli salad. I actually thought that was a little bit more crisp, cool, refreshing. If you're looking for something maybe not so heavy and that's not hot.
Yeah.
I would recommend getting that. Did you like it?
I really liked that.
It had a good flavor.
I think that and the mushrooms were my favorite of the main food options. Yeah. I would love to try the burger.
Yeah, with the egg.
At some point, yeah.
Yep. And we also got the 2 dessert options. I did not try the black and white cupcake. By that point, I was spent and wanted to try the cheesecake.
Yeah.
But what did you think of the cupcake?
The cupcake was not bad. I did like the chocolate on top of the regular frosting.
You said it was kind of plain.
Yeah, the cupcake itself was like a swirl chocolate white cake. You know, nothing too special, but that cookie cheesecake was awesome.
That was good. It was very like consistent as far as like the crust.
Yeah.
And the cake itself, or like the cheesecake part, was not dry at all. And it tasted really, really good. It was very creamy. But it did have that like cookie taste. You could tell it like wasn't just plain cheesecake. Yep. I would definitely get that one again.
Same.
But other than the food, we really just kind of walked around. The Passholder preview is that. It is for pass holders. It is a time where there's no regular ticketed guests and we can kind of have the park to ourselves. But in our case, it's also a time to see what's upcoming for the season. I think this year, just based on what the team members said, it's going to be a year of trying new things, it sounded like, and testing the waters. I think they said that they were taking feedback and putting it into action and seeing how it was going to work. For example, with SCarowinds, it's the first year that they're going to be doing it as one ticketed event with regular park admission. We'll see how that goes. We are excited about that because we won't have to leave the park or do the holding area, which last year was about an hour of kind of just sitting.
Yep.
But I'm excited for everything that's coming up. As far as tonight, there wasn't really a lot of updates. We kind of just enjoyed the park. We got to use the fast lane for most of the things that we went on, so that was worth it. Even with only pass holders being there, we got to pass a couple of people. But we will be using our dining plan next time we go. We didn't tonight because we were able to try the food provided, but we did get that, so be sure to check that out, as well as buy a pass or maybe see which pass is right for you. But they are really up in their game as far as the pass perks, so that is why we decided to even go with like the dining plan, because it was specific for each pass, which I don't think they've done in the past, where you can buy a certain dining plan for a specific pass. But we hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please be sure to like this video, comment, let us know if you plan on visiting Carowinds this year, maybe what you're excited for. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more Carowinds content coming soon. So until next time,
we hope to see you on the next adventure.
Bye.